Amazing people. Now, what we're going to look at here is where we're looking at where we've only got a partial or a part of a circle. Now, we've got three examples here that we can work through. So we'll label them A, B, and C. Now, in the first one, we've got A. When we're finding the area of this semicircle, there's a couple of things we need to do here. In the first instance, we need to make sure that we have the radius. Now, remember, radius is equal to the diameter over 2. So what we need to do here in this case is to work out the radius, we need to have 10 because we've got a diameter here because it's from edge to edge, and we need to divide that by 2. And that's going to give us 5 centimeters. Now, once we've done that, we need to put this into our formula. Now, area is generally going to be pi times r squared. But in this case here, we need to determine how much of the circle we have. In this case, we've got half a circle. So we also need to times this by a half as well, so that we can get just the area that we have here. So in this case here, the area is going to be equal to pi times 5 squared times a half. In our calculator now, we're going to type shift pi times 5 squared times 1 over 2. And what we'll see here is we get the area, which is going to be 39.27 when we round this to 2 decimal places, and that's going to be centimeters squared. Now, in this second example, what we're going to do here is, again, we're going to follow the same procedure. Now, we've already got the radius. We know the radius is 4 centimeters here, because that's from the center of the circle to the outside. Now, from this, we can substitute it into our formula. So we know our area is going to be pi times r squared, but we need to work out how much of the circle we've got. In this case, we've got 1/4 of the circle. So we're just going to times that by 1 over 4 to get the area of just this 1/4. Now, from here, what we're going to do is we're going to write down our working out, which gives us pi times 4 squared times 1/4. Typing this in, it's going to be pi times 4 squared times 1 over 4. The answer we get is going to be 12.57. This is going to be centimeters squared, and that's to 2 decimal places. Now, onto this third example. Again, we've got just the radius only. In this case, it is again 4 centimeters. But what we need to do is we need to, again, work out what it is we're doing here. So we've got pi times r squared. Now, how much of a circle do we have here? It looks like we've got 3 parts out of 4. So therefore, we've got 3/4 of a circle here. So from this, we then need to substitute this in. So we're going to have pi times 4 squared times 3 over 4. That's going to be pi times 4 squared times 3 over 4. Right, and we can see that we get 37.70 when this is rounded to 2 decimal places, and that's also centimeters squared.